Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing ITZY's 10th mini album, Girls Will Be Girls. I have all of the announced album versions except for the special editions in my possession today. So we have all 5 of the member binder versions, so Yeji, Leah, Rujin, Chaeryeong, and Yuna. We have over here the folder version, the photobook version. We have the box version, which I do have 2 more copies of this because I bought some extra to get pre-order benefits from Makestar. Then we have the 2 cassette versions and the 2 platform album or Nemo, Polka album, whatever we want to call those. But as I mentioned, I do have pre-order benefits to go through. I ordered these from 2 different sites, so the binder version, the cassette version, and the platform version all came from K-Town For You, and then the folder, photobook, and box version came from Makestar. So I do have the K-Town For You pre-order benefits right here. So each of the pre-order benefits comes in this like little outside folder here. So we're gonna get into that, and I'm guessing it's just 2 that I got, but we will see. And we open it up and we get, ooh, it's kind of like a film. Is this gonna focus? All right, so we got it focused up and we do get a Rujin here. So it's kind of like a film, like see-through deal. So that is the first pre-order benefit that we got. And let's get into the second. And so it looks like for the second pre-order benefit, we also got another Rujin. So that's a bit unfortunate. I can't remember the last time I got duplicates on like a random pre-order benefit, but here today, unfortunately, we did. So I'm not too sure if I'm gonna collect like a full set of these. I would just prefer like selfie photo cards, but I will definitely try to find a space for at least one of these, but maybe sell the other. And then up next, I have the Makestar pre-order benefits, and we have 2 full sets here. So they were doing a special where if you ordered any set off of Makestar, you get a guaranteed set of photo cards. So that is what these are right here. So this is an OT5 set. These are more in line with like concept photo cards. They're not exactly selfies, but still kind of like not concept photo cards, if that makes sense. I'm really struggling with the focus here. I apologize. It's all of the faces in the background that's kind of doing that. But we have this Leah up next here with the long black hair, and once again, that is the back. And then Rujin with her very pretty red hair. Very nice. And last but not least, we have Chaeryeong here. Very cool. So that is the set if you ordered any type of set from Makestar whatsoever. And then this next pre-order benefit set is, I guess, the amount of albums that you get. I think it was 1 for each of the box versions that you get, or perhaps just 1 of any of the albums, because I ordered 5 total from Makestar and I got 5. So that's actually probably what it is. Anyway, the first card that we have is Chaeryeong, and I believe they all are going to be holding this like heart item in each of their photos. Let's get into the Rujin here. Very, very pretty, this time with the short red hair. And then we have a Leah. Such a cute outfit this is. I love like the little snow cap that she's got going on. And that is the back. Then up next we have a Yuna, very, very pretty curly hair in this photo. And then the last photo card we have is Yeji right here with the heart emblem. And I guess, you know, just for completionist sake, let me show the back, even though it's not in focus. But one last look at the Makestar pre-order benefits that we got for this era. Super, super happy with these. Glad I got a full set. I'm not totally sure how many pre-order benefit sets I'm going to collect for this era completely, but I'll definitely be thinking about that soon. I just feel like I'm so far behind in terms of everything that's happening. Like, there's too many comebacks right now. But those are all the pre-order benefits. So I'm going to pick an album version to start with, and let's kick this unboxing off. All right, so the first version we're going to look at is the photobook version, just keeping it plain and simple and classic, I guess, starting with the photobook version. So this is the front cover, and this is the back. No track list, I noticed, on the back, so I guess we'll wait to see whenever we get to it inside the photobook to talk about that. It looks like it does have this slip cover, so that is the front of it, and then this is the back of it right here. But for now, I'm going to remove it just so it's easier to flip and deal with. All right, so I have removed all of the inclusions. Let's get into this photo book here. I am so excited to go through and look at all of these photos and just unbox all of these albums. I have been sitting on half of these albums for about a week and a half, but the other half just showed up maybe a couple days ago. But I am just so excited. This comeback has been so crazy. I feel like there has been so much like admiration and just like overall good vibes surrounding ITZY for most of this comeback. I won't say all, because there has been some negatives, which we will not get into, and there always is negatives, unfortunately, but I, for one, just loved this comeback so much, and the styling, especially for this concept and this look, was just absolute chef's kiss. I love it so much. Also, it looks like they're blending in the track list with the photos, at least in this photo book version here. So I guess that can segue into a quick discussion about the track list for this mini album. I personally think that this is a no skip mini album, and I'm not gonna say like I love every single song unconditionally, but what I will say is Girls Will Be Girls is probably like not quite top 3, but definitely top 5 title track for me as far as ITZY is concerned. But at the same time, it is not my favorite song on this mini album as a whole. That would be Promise. And Promise is just, I almost have no words to describe how good Promise is. It's definitely in that upper echelon tier of like ITZY slower and like, I guess, ballad type songs. Definitely up there with like Love Is and Be in Love and Mirror. I feel like no one talks about Mirror, but Mirror is such a good song, and like Domino. So like all of those songs are just so good, and Promise, as we arrive at the lyrics page right here, is just such a good song. That's my number 1 on this album, unconditionally. And then in addition to Promise, I would probably put Kiss and Tell as number 2, which I know a lot of other folks probably agree with me in terms of that being their favorite song, or probably top 2 song on the album as a whole. It's been getting a lot of dance stages, and they've been going super viral online, I've been seeing. So Kiss and Tell is another really good song that I enjoy a lot, which kind of is crazy because that tells you how good this mini album is, because Girls Will Be Girls is probably like a top 5 title track for me for ITZY as a whole, but it's like number 3 on this mini album. So like that's kind of insane that it's that good of a mini album. And then Locked and Loaded and Walk are also very good. I enjoy both of those songs as well. I couldn't believe, I think it was in Locked and Loaded when I first listened to it the first time, Leah got a couple like rap parts. She got like a couple bars, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, okay, go off, Leah. Like I was totally not expecting that, but you know, you do you. So we're almost done with this photo book here. Once again, just to wrap it up, track list, really good. Love all the songs. I know that doesn't really mean too much coming from someone like me who just loves most of the songs that most of the artists that I follow put out, but we have credits here to finish off the photo book, and then an OT5 photo in the diner. So yeah, that is everything in this photo book as far as the pictures go. Let's get into the inclusions. All right, so first up, you know we have to start with the folded poster, and we have a glossy poster here. It is an OT5 poster, once again, a shot of them in the diner, so very nice there. Up next, we have a sticker sheet. So it looks like we have a sticker for each one of the members, and then we have a title sticker here, Girls Will Be Girls, up in the top right. Moving on, we have the CD, which looks to be pretty plain, and how can I get this thing out of here? There we go, got it out. But just like a clear, plain front. Oop, you can see my camera, hello. And it looks like we got like a CCTV camera right there on the CD plate, but nothing too crazy there. Then we have some sort of like translucent film strip. It's kind of like newspaper-y in terms of the material. Actually, it's probably closer to like parchment paper, if you're familiar with the texture of parchment paper. But we have one photo of each of the members here. It's like a side profile shot of them sitting at the bar of the diner, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And it looks like it also comes with a scratch card, so I guess if I were to take like a coin or something to this and scratch it off, it would have like a message or perhaps a picture. But that is the front, and then we have the back there. All right, up next, I think we have our first photo card. We're gonna flip, and oh, we get a Chaeryeong. Okay, she has a sideways photo here, and it's not really a selfie. It looks like it was taken by someone else, but it's also funny that this is the type of card that it is, because I have never seen this type of like laminated style photo card before, at least like in K-pop albums. And I just saw it for the first time 2 days ago when I filmed my Irene and Silgi unboxing. And I was like, what the heck is this? But we're already seeing it again in the ITZY unboxing here. So we have a Chaeryeong horizontal photo card. I wonder if all of them will be horizontal, because the back is also horizontal too. So that is our first photo card. All right, the next photo card we get is, oh, we get a Yeji. Okay, very nice. It would be nice if I could pull some Yeji photo cards for this comeback, because I feel like the last couple of comebacks that I've done for ITZY, like unboxings for, Yeji hasn't popped up too much. So be cool to get a couple Yeji pulls today, but of course it would also be nice just to pull at least one of every member. But she has the cell phone here, I guess, in this photo card. All right, so the next photo card I grabbed has a red background, and we get, oh my goodness, it's a unit photo card. Okay, so it's a Leah, Yeji, and Chaeryeong. They're all making a heart with one of their hands. Very, very cute. Now I'm really like anxious to see what the Ryujin and Yuna unit photo card will look like. But this is the back, no signatures or anything, just the title card. So we have that one. And so we have one more photo card to go through for this version, and we get, oh, we get a Ryujin photo card here, also holding the toy cell phone. I'm assuming it's a toy cell phone. That's what cell phones used to look like way back in the 90s, if y'all are curious. But we have a Ryujin here. She's got the red bob in this photo, which I'm going to try to collect as many photo cards as I can with her in the red bob, because it's such an iconic hairstyle and iconic look. And then this is the back with her message and a signature here. This isn't really like a white color. It's more like I guess like a cream or like faded yellow color or something or other. I'm not sure if that's coming through on the camera, but that's what it is. That is everything I got for the Photobook version, so let's get into another version. All right, so the next version we're going to go through is the folder version. Once again, we just have one of these versions, but this is the front with the track list, and then this is the back. Very nice OT5 photo with them all laying down on the bed. And then this is the side, nothing really on the side, just a plain black side. And we open it up, and are things out? Yes and no. Okay, so we'll take these out, whatever these are, and then we'll scoot all of that out of there. And then this is the inside. Oops, just knocked my tripod there, but you can kind of see we have a picture of the bed right there, and then we just have a picture of all the members right here. So that is a full look at the folder. Okay, so I removed all of the inclusions from the folder, and we are left with just the photo book right now. So that is the front, this is the back, and let's get into this here. I'm trying to go like kind of quick with this unboxing because I actually have a lot to do today. Yesterday, when I wanted to record this unboxing, I had a power outage at my apartment. So that kind of set me back a little ways because I couldn't film. Like, I could film if I wanted to, but I use extra lighting. Despite me using a lot of natural light, I use a couple lamps to help with the lighting and just make sure everything is like coming through as clear as possible. So I really didn't feel like recording without that. So that was a thing that happened. I wasn't without power for too long. For the like hour or so that it was gone, it kind of sucked because it was very, very hot yesterday. I don't know if you know this, but there is a massive heat wave happening throughout the entire East Coast, United States, and oh my goodness, was it hot. It was like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, just regular temperature, and that was not even including humidity. So like I think heat index was like 110 or 115 Fahrenheit. Like it was insane. And yesterday was the DC concert for Stray Kids, and I saw one video. I didn't see any other videos, but I did see one video that like they ended it early, or perhaps like they just ended it after the regular set list, like they didn't come out for an encore. And I saw a couple news stories that like a whole bunch of people got treated for like heat exhaustion or whatever after the concert. So that really sucked to see that happen. So y'all just like stay hydrated, stay safe, and just take care of yourselves in this heat because it is really, really crazy out there. But yeah, we are at the end of this photo book. That is all of the credits. Let me get into some inclusions here. All right, so first inclusion, we are gonna open it up, and ooh, this feels very interesting. It's like kind of like a felt kind of material, but we have some unit photos here. So actually, once again, the same unit that we got the photo card of. So it's Che, Yeji, and Leah on the bottom, and then on the top you have Rujin and Yuna. And then this is the back right here with some just additional like aesthetic photos. Up next, we have these super gorgeous, glossy, like, I guess A4 size photos for each of the members, I presume. That is the back, so we'll just not worry about that too much, but oh my goodness, I love these photos so, so much. And I also love it, like they normally have been doing these types of photos in their special editions. Like the past couple special editions, they'll give you like the big square photos. And I love those photos since the first time they did them. I think the first time they did them was in the special edition for Crazy in Love era. And I have those in my large inclusions binder, and they're so, so pretty. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we have some pretty big photos here. Love each and every one of these. I hope that these will be able to fit like in a one pocket page, because I would definitely want to store these if I can. Up next, we have the CD, and that is the front and the back cover. And just getting into the CD here. Once again, pretty plain, just has the title and then some like copyright stuff over here. Nothing too outlandish. Then we have some sort of accordion style, I think. Like, is this lyrics or just photos, or... Oh, they're like kind of just like to from postcards. Okay, sounds good. So we have some aesthetic photos here from the set design. Beautiful set design, by the way. Whoever was in charge of that at JYP, they deserve a raise. So we have a to and from on the back for each one of these. So very nice to have those. It's an accordion, but you can obviously like break them apart and use them how you want. Up next, we have just a couple stickers here. So we have this title track, Girls Will Be Girls sticker, and then we have this group title or group name ITZY sticker right here. Very nice. Now we get into the photo cards for the folder version, and we get another Yeji. Okay, very nice. She's doing like a kissy face here and pointing at her lips. Makeup is totally on point. And then this is the back. Very, very pretty backs. I feel like this is gonna look really good in a photo card binder when I get all of them. So we have a Yeji to start. Then one more photo card for us, and we have, oh my goodness, we get another Rujin. All right, so Yeji and Rujin are fully coming after me so far this era, but we have a Rujin with the red hair. She's got like, I'm guessing it's extensions of like the braids or whatever, and then the same back as the Yeji photo card that we just saw. But yeah, very happy with my photo card pulls so far. Obviously, pulling my bias definitely helps with that. But let's get into the next version. All right, so the next version I decided we're gonna do is the box version. I have 3 total copies of these, this being one of them. So that is the front cover, we have the back cover. The text is like kind of hard to see because it blends just into the background of the cover itself, but these are all the sides. Let's get into it. All right, so took everything out of there. It looks like we have this like postcard style photo book where they're like postcards, but they're attached together at like a spine. Then we have what I think is a lyric sheet, the CD. We actually have a pin, and then we have 3 photo cards. So we will get through this photo book real quick here. But yeah, let's go through it. And oh, okay, so this is gonna be the concept where they are all blonde with the super long blonde hair. Such a gorgeous photo shoot. And we have some script there on the one side. This looks suspicious. This, like, whatever this is, I don't know what it means, but it looks kind of like a, you know, Satan thing. Not quite like pentagram, but like that's the vibe I'm getting from that. But we get into some Leah photos here. Very, very nice. Looking super gorgeous as well. But yeah, I have so much going on today. I'm trying to sneak this unboxing in as quick as I can because I have to film this unboxing, have to run out to the post office, then I have to come back home, try to get like some amount of steps in, then like shower and stuff. I gotta buy or attempt to buy Le Sserafim tickets because Le Sserafim North America ticketing is today at 4 p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna try our best to get into that Newark show. But I'm a little bit worried because obviously there's only one East Coast date. I do have pre-sale because I bought the Weverse membership in the allotted time you were supposed to buy it to get the pre-sale. And so we're going to do that today. And then also I have to drive about 45 minutes away to go see the Red Velvet concert in a movie theater. So that finally got released to US theaters. And I'm so excited to go see it. It's unfortunately not showing at a theater super close to me. I have to drive a little bit because that is just the closest theater that it's showing at, but very excited to go see that and just enjoy that. I'm debating whether or not to take my light stick. I looked at like the theater like layout and it's not a very big theater. There's maybe like 20 seats in it total. So I think I'm not gonna bring my light stick because I feel like in a theater that small, it's probably like just a distraction for people. So I'm not gonna do that. Is that the last page here? Yep, I guess that's the last page. I thought we might have had another page here because I was doing this, but it's like glued. So not gonna rip that apart. That is the photo book for the box version. Then up next we have the lyric sheet. So that is the front and back cover here. And then we're just gonna flip through pretty quickly. We have some additional photos here and obviously the lyrics. And yep, that is that. Then we have the CD up next. So front and back of the outside slip cover, and then this is the inside. Definitely the same style CD plate as the outside packaging for this version. So very nice indeed. Then up next we have a pin, which I think is a pretty unique album item. I'm not sure if other groups have done this before in the past. I have like a white speck or whatever on my finger. But I'm not sure if other groups have done something like this in the past. But we get, oh, okay, I thought it was maybe gonna be like a random member. It's just a G with a star on it, clearly in the script style of the title track. So that's very nice. All right, so now we have 3 photo cards, this being the first one, and we get, oh my goodness, we get such a cool photo card. This is like throwing it back to like debut era with like the border. Remember like ITZY era? Well, it's not debut era, but like physical debut era. Like remember the ITZY photo cards with like the blue borders or whatever? So that's kind of what this I feel like is harkening back to, but we once again get another Yeji. So this is the back here. Yeji is fully coming after me this comeback, that's for sure. All right, next photo card we have is, oh, we get a Che for the first time in this unboxing. Super gorgeous photo card here in the blonde hair with the very beautiful color contacts. Very cool photo. And then this is the back, just kind of a plain back like the other photo card was, very similar, but just like the reverse colors. Super cute. All right, then last photo card for this version so far. Can we get maybe like a Leah or a Yuna? Oh, we do. Okay, so we get a Leah here. She's doing a kissy face. Super pretty photo card. And then once again, the back. So yeah, no duplicates so far. Very happy with that. We will have a chance to pull duplicates because I have 2 more copies of this version. So hopefully we don't. I actually don't know how many like possible photo cards are in this version, but let's go ahead and try our luck. All right, so I'm in the next copy of the box version, and we actually have a different pin than we got in the first one. So it looks like they're doing at least 2 style of pins. This one says GWBG for Girls Will Be Girls, and it is black and red. Very, very nice. Also in the shape of a heart, so that's cool. But now we're gonna go through the photo card pulls that we got, and the first one we get is, ooh, we get a Ryujin. Okay, very nice. So we continue to pull a whole bunch of Yeji and Ryujin photo cards. Not complaining. But she's in the sunglasses here, looking very cute, and this is the back. Cool, cool. All right, so next photo card we have is, oh, we get our first duplicate of the video, and we get a Chaeryeong here. Unfortunate, but we'll just probably sell one of these. Very, very nice. And then last photo card of this second copy, and we get, oh, we get a Yuna finally. Okay, very nice. First Yuna of the video. Looking so beautiful in this photograph. Oh my goodness. And then this is the back. Once again, just black and gray, but yeah. Pretty good photo card pulls for our second copy. Let's get into the third. All right, so the last copy of the box version is all pretty much the same. We even got the same pin, so I'm guessing maybe there's only 2 there. But let's get into the photo cards. I'll go for the silver back one first, and we get another Yeji, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Just 2 separate versions. Is this like damaged, or is this part of the... It is not damaged because I just compared it to the other one. I just didn't notice it on the first one, but like all of these like scrapes right here is actually expected, or I guess like a stylistic choice. But we have a Yeji for our first photo card pull here. Then up next, our next pull is, oh, we get another Chaeryeong. Okay, so our third Chaeryeong of the video. Once again, very pretty selfie, but we'll probably have to sell you off at some point. And then last photo card of the box version for this unboxing, and we get a Yuna, which I think was expected. I think we're only missing, was it Yeji for this particular like concept? Yes, we are just missing the Yeji for this particular like concept or photo card set for this version. We pulled Yeji twice for this like silver or like glittery border photo card set. But we are still missing her for this one. But that is all of my photo card pulls for all of the box version copies that I have. Let's get into the binder versions. I feel like I've been putting those off long enough, and I feel like those are definitely the most unique versions of this comeback. So let's do it. All right, so we have arrived at the binder versions for this unboxing. As I mentioned at the beginning, I have all 5 member versions, so we will start with Yeji's. We'll go in age order. So this is the front cover, this is the back. I'll hold it a little bit closer so you guys can see a little bit better. And then this is the side. So I'm curious how they have things set up in here, and it looks like, I mean, it is a binder, obviously, but where is everything? All right, so I did some looking around, and it appears all of the goodies are like in this back pouch right here, so nothing is out in the open. So we will just proceed to flip through it and get there when we get there, and then go through all the inclusions. But at least early on here, it's looking like it's gonna be member-specific photos particular to that version. So we'll get Yeji photos in the Yeji version, and like so on and so forth. So very cool photos here to begin. And the style looks like it's some sort of like journal or like daily planner or like scrapbook type deal. And I think this is such a unique like album version. I think this is so cool how it's a legit binder. I guess if you like really wanted to, and this is me just being like a photo card collector, like photo card collector brain. But if you really wanted to, I'm guessing you could probably, can you open these? Yes, you can actually open those. So if you really wanted to, you could take out all of these pages or whatever and like use this as like a photo card binder of some sort. I'm not sure if there would be pages that would fit in here like a glove, but you could probably work some pages into here, like make them as long as the binder rings are, maybe cut holes yourself or whatever. But I think it's a pretty cool idea. And I definitely think the styling team, whoever was coming up with this, or like just the, not styling, but you know, like the, I don't know, graphic design or whatever teams, you know, decide this type of stuff, they definitely like were in their bag on this one because they absolutely killed it. But yeah, we are towards the end here. We have the credits, and then we have, looks like a title card here. And then we have the CD, which I will leave in, but I will bring it closer so you guys can see. Just like kind of like a graffiti style Girls Will Be Girls CD plate. And then we get to the back with all the goodies in here. So let me grab those out. All right, so took everything out. There honestly wasn't that much in it, but we have some sort of, I'm guessing, folded, oh, it's a folded like mini poster type deal. And we have Yeji here. I wonder if this is going to be specific to the members version or if it's going to be random, but we will find out when we get into the other binder versions. Up next, we have what I believe is a little message card from Yeji herself. So this is a message that Yeji wrote for ITZY, and she signed it Girls Will Be Girls, and then the back is kind of just like graph paper. So yeah, pretty cool inclusion there. Then it seems like we have 2 photo cards for this version. So the first one we get is, oh, we get a Chaeryeong. Okay, pulling a lot of Chaeryeong lately. But she's in this like gray top, very long black hair, very pretty selfie photo here. And then this is the back with a whole bunch of like letters and stuff. It kind of like looks like a crossword puzzle or like a word find type deal. But yeah, that is our first PC. And then next photo card is going to be, oh, we get another Chaeryeong. Okay. All right, so 2 Chaeryeongs in Yeji's binder version. This one, she's doing a cheek heart. Very, very cool. And then the back is different. She has a message here. And this is kind of like a, I guess, aesthetic back, I would call it. But yeah, those are 2 photo card pulls for the Yeji version. Let's get into the others. All right, so the next member version we have is Leah, and this is her front cover. And then we have the back. The back is actually different color text, so that is different. But we already know how these work, so we're just gonna go ahead, get right into it, and start flipping through these photos here. But yeah, looks like we're gonna start with some Leah photos, and then I did notice in Yeji's that we had like 1 or 2 unit and or group photos in there as well, so we can probably expect that. But I was just actually this morning watching the Killing Voice episode for ITZY that just got dropped this morning. I was under 100K, so like I was one of the people that was in before 100K views, and I thought it was a very good episode. I was kind of surprised that they did a lot of title tracks. Like I was expecting maybe more B-sides, but you know, they ended up just going with a lot of the title tracks. Still a great episode. They all sounded so good, and the raw vocals, like really, I feel like, especially Yeji, like Yeji's vocals are just so on point, but I feel like it just really showcases all of their talents really well. So really enjoyed that episode. Still, my favorite episode of The Killing Voice to this day is the Red Velvet episode. I still go back and like watch that episode quite a bit because it's like a calming thing almost, you know. It's like, I want a serotonin boost. Okay, let me go watch Red Velvet, The Killing Voice, you know? But yeah, ITZY's definitely still getting added to my favorites. Definitely will get put into the rewatch rotation at some point. So we're towards the end of Leah's binder version, and we have the same CD as we did for Yeji, and then we have the goodies back here. So let me grab those out. All right, so first inclusion, once again, is going to be a little mini folded poster here, and we have a Leah, so I'm now guessing that these are probably guaranteed in each of the member versions. So yeah, we get a Leah to start. Then we have Leah's little message card. So this is the message that she wrote. And then this is the back, once again, just like the graph paper type look. All right, so now we have 2 photo cards to go through, and the first one is, oh, we get a Yuna looking stunning in this photo. She's got the pink hair, doing a cheek card like Chaeryeong was in that other photo card. And this is the back. Wait, is the Chaeryeong the same back? They might be doing, like, this might be a set, because that's a very JYP thing. Yep, I just checked, and it is probably going to be a set thing where they're all doing a cheek art for that particular photo card. And then the next photo card we have is going to be, oh, we get a Leah. Wow, she looks, oh my goodness. Just absolutely speechless how good this photo card looks, or how good she looks in this photo card. But she's got the very pretty makeup, the eye contacts, the long black hair, looking so, so good. And then this is the back with the whole bunch of letters and Girls Will Be Girls script. But yeah, no duplicates so far for the binder version. I'm very happy with that. Let's get into Ryujin's. All right, so up next, as I mentioned, we have Ryujin. And so this is her front cover, and this is the back. It looks like she has purple text as opposed to Leah and Yeji, who I think had, what was it, yellow and like pink text. I think that's correct. But we're gonna get into this, and once again, just start flipping through, since we know all the inclusions are not just loose about in the binder version. But yeah, I guess as we flip through this Ryujin photo book here, or binder version, I feel like I haven't asked you guys yet in this video how you guys feel about this release. I know I had mentioned that I thought this mini album was very, very strong overall, and I definitely think it's one of my favorite mini albums that ITZY has ever released, and just the songs are just so, so excellent on it to begin with. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts, what your favorite song is. Do you guys like the concept? What's your favorite like style of this comeback? Are you excited for future comebacks? I think they're supposed to have another comeback before the end of this year. I know there was like speculation, is it going to be like a Japanese comeback or a Korean comeback? If it's a Japanese comeback, I probably will not be buying anything for it, because I never really do for the Japanese comebacks. But if they have, like, I know the other thing too that they were teasing, not teasing, but like there's a rumor that they're also going to start a world tour at the end of this year too, which I'm very excited for. If they come to North America again, we will absolutely be there for that. But yeah, just let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this comeback. And once again, we have the same CD plate, so let's get into the goodies. All right, so first up we have Ryujin's folded poster here, and looks like she's in front of some double doors, maybe like inside a hotel perhaps, I'm not quite sure. And then this is the back, looking very, very nice indeed. Then we have Ryujin's little message card. You see like a little drawing here of her drawing the title, and then just her message in Korean there. And then this is the back once again. All right, so first photo card of this binder version, we get a Ryujin. Okay, very pretty photo card here. She's got the red bob doing the chi card, as we previously mentioned. All of them are probably going to be doing in their photo cards. And then this is the back. Very, very cool photo card to start. And then next photo card for Ryujin's version, we get a Yuna. I don't think we've pulled this one yet. No, I don't think we have, right? We have not pulled this photo card. I was kind of confused for a second, because the card that I had just pulled in Leah's binder version is in the same outfit, like the same concept or whatever, but it's the chi card one. It's not this one. So once again, a new photo card. Very happy with that. I'm surprised we made it through 3 copies so far and we haven't pulled a duplicate. So as we get to Che's and Yuna's, we're probably bound to pull duplicates, but let's still try our luck regardless. All right, so we have Chaeryeong's binder version now. This is her front cover. This is the back. It is in red text, and then this is the side. So let's open it up and get into it and just start flipping through all of the pages. So we obviously have some photos of Chaeryeong to start off here. And actually, this kind of reminded me right away. What was that show? I don't know what the show is called, but I always see a lot of like clips about it. The show that Che and Yuna were recently on, where it's like, I think they call the dude like a grandpa or something. It's like an interview show where they eat, and like he asks questions about them. It's basically like just another show that you use to like promote the comeback, right? But I was watching a whole bunch of clips from that show, and it was just so funny. Like Chaeryeong like had that one moment where she spaced out, and the dude was like, "Do you have problems at home?" Like, it was so funny. It's like, no, Chaeryeong just spaces out a lot. Like that's just her. And then he was probably like joking and like playing it up a little bit. He's like, "You've been here before." And she's like, "No, that's my sister." And then like they go through like obviously the list of like Chaeryeong and like all of her siblings or whatever. In the clip that I saw, it flashed back to Chaeyoung's Lee Chaeyoung, her episode that she did with the same host or whatever back in 2023, I think it was, where she like named all of the siblings that she had and included like her dogs in them. And he was like, "Where does it start with the dogs?" or whatever. Like, where does the list of your siblings start with the dogs? And they both like busted out laughing. It was so funny. But I thought that was a pretty cool episode. Even though I haven't watched the full episode yet, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But at least the clips that I'm seeing are pretty funny. And then we are once again at the back of this binder version. I'm gonna adjust this because if I don't, it's gonna bother me. But yeah, that is the CD, and then let's open this up and pull everything out. So first up, we have the folded poster for Chaeryeong, and once again, she's in this like field with the bear, and the bear is wearing like a little, I guess, birthday party hat. And then this is the back, very pretty. So, yep, we have that. And this is Chaeryeong's message card. Looks like she added some color to her message here. And then this is the back. Once again, just says girls will be girls. All right, so now the photo cards. Can we continue our luck? And I think we just did. Yep, we pulled a new photo card once again. We get a Leah doing the cheek heart. So what is the only one that we're missing? Is it a Yeji? Hold on, I'm just looking to the side here. Yep, it's a Yeji. So we're missing the Yeji for the cheek heart, so maybe we can pull that in the last binder version that we have. And then next photo card we get is going to be, oh, okay, so this is a duplicate. We just pulled this Yuna in the Ryujin version, and now we get her in the Chaeryeong version, but still a pretty photo card nonetheless. But yeah, those are our two pulls for this version. We have one more binder version to go through, so let's do it. All right, so this is the last binder version we have to go through, and it is, of course, our Maknae Yuna. She's got the pink text on the back, and that is the side. But let's go through and flip through these photos of Yuna. Looking so pretty here. Oh my goodness. Very pretty photo. And she's out in the street there. Very nice. Ooh, she's got like a bicycle in this photo here. Ooh, she's like, "Don't film me." She's like, "No, please." "I don't want to be seen." And she's got the traffic cone. Ooh, we got like a unit photo here. Chaeryeong and Yuna. And then she's in the bedroom for these photos. That's such a cool like chair. Like if I had that in my bedroom, I'd feel like the coolest person ever. Cause like it's like a semicircle chair, and then it's got just like fluffy blankets or whatever in it. Like I feel like that would be maybe comfortable if I was younger, but since I'm older, probably not too comfortable, but I still think it'd be cool. So those are all of the Yuna photos. And then we have all of the lyrics and such with the credits, and then the title card here, and then the CD, and then of course all of the stuff at the back. So let's pull it out. All right, so this is Yuna's mini poster for the binder version. She is pulling the traffic cone across the street. I don't think I've ever seen a green traffic cone before. I'm wondering if they like painted it for aesthetic vibes or if green traffic cones exist. I've seen like orange, obviously, and maybe like yellow ones, but definitely not green. And then we have the back here. I'll just show that very briefly. Then this is Yuna's message card. So this is the message that she wrote to ITZY. And once again, just gonna show the back very briefly, even though we all know what it looks like at this point. All right, so this style of photo card, what I think it is, I think we're just missing a Yeji. So do we get her? No, we don't. We get a Yuna, but we still pull 4 of the 5 members for this particular set. So I feel like that is really, really good. Especially since I bought all of these binder versions from the same retailer. So I still feel like we're doing okay on duplicates. And then last photo card for the binder version, I believe for this set, I need a Rujin or a Yeji, and we get a Rujin. Okay, wait a minute, hold on, no, I think I have this photo card, right? Wait, no, I don't, I have the heart one. Okay, so I don't have this photo card. It's like the same outfit, but I don't have this photo card, so very, very nice. We once again pulled 4 of 5 for this photo card set. So that is really good luck, I feel like, for the binder version. Like, so good. I'm always worried whenever I order multiple copies of the same version, because obviously it's a pretty decent chance that you pull duplicates, but we did really well for these. So I'm gonna clean all of these binder versions up, and then we'll get into another version. All right, so the next version we're going to go through is the cassette version. This will be the second to last version that we have, but this is the front and the back, and then just going to very briefly check all the sides. Then we're going to open it up. Which way does it open? I forget how these work sometimes. All right, so I got it open. I'm not going to go over how long it took me to get it open and remember how to open it, but I may be millennial, but like these are even before my time, so please don't judge me. I think we just got like a little peek at the photo card there. I'm gonna try to not see that. I think I just pulled out multiple photo cards. So let me show this off, I guess, real quick. But this is the inside of the cassette version. We got a group photo, and then it looks like maybe one photo of each of the members plus the lyrics. And yep, that's exactly what it is. So pretty cool there. And then this is the cassette itself. So we have side A and side B. Very, very nice. Does anybody like actually still use cassette players? I'm genuinely curious, and also like not judging, because I think physical media, especially older physical media, is like so cool. Like VHS players, for example. I'm sure like other younger folks probably don't know what those are, but VHS players, like, I think it'd be so cool to have a VHS player these days. But like, do y'all still use cassettes? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. All right, so first inclusion is a little sticker here. It's just a basically photocopy of the cassette that we just looked at, so that's very nice. Then we have 2 photo cards to go through. So this is the first one. Oh, and we get a Chaeryeong. Okay, she's got a little bracelet here. It looks like a blue rose or flower of some sort. I don't think blue roses exist unless you just draw a rose and color it blue. But she's got the pearl necklace here. Very, very pretty. And then this is the back. It's kind of like a dark green color and then like gray. So that is cool. Then second photo card, we get a Yeji. Okay, this is a horizontal photo card. She is in, I presume, that bedroom that we've been seeing like all of these photos in throughout all of the photo books. And then this is the back. It is also horizontal, so I'm guessing this might be another horizontal photo card set that we will get. But yeah, those are our 2 photo card pulls for the first cassette version. I actually didn't mention, I don't know which one is like A or B, but I'm pretty sure that they're just version A or version B. So we're gonna go through the next version now. All right, so up next we have the other version of the cassette version, and this one just has the Girls Will Be Girls text on this side, and then this side you can obviously just see through the cassette, and then showing all the sides real quick, and let's get into this. All right, so took everything out real quick, and this is the little accordion style, I guess, lyric sheet, also kind of sort of cover, but you have a photo of those 3 members right there, and then the remaining 2 members with some more lyrics. All right, so then we have the cassette itself, and we just have an OT5 photo on side A, and then side B also has the Girls Will Be Girls text, and then track list. So yeah, that is the cassette for this version. And we also have another sticker of the cassette for this version, so very cool to have that. All right, so first photo card for this version, and we get, oh, is that Aaliyah? Yep, it is Aaliyah. Okay, so we get Aaliyah here. She's got the blonde hair and the star hairpin, looking very beautiful. And then this is the back. It is a black and gray back, but yeah, that is the first photo card that we got in this cassette version. And then the next photo card appears to be, judging by the back, like a Polaroid style. So let's flip and, oh, we get another Leah, okay, and it is a Polaroid style. I'm kind of concerned now because I was hoping there would just be like, I don't know, 1 or 2 photo card versions for this version, but it's looking like maybe like 3 or 4. So JYP just, I mean, he always goes insane with the photo cards and the number of photo cards, like regular album photo cards. But man, this era is going to be crazy in terms of that. So no duplicates for the cassette version, so I at least love that. We have one more version to go through. It is the platform versions, so let's do it. Okay, so the last version for this video is the platform version. There are 2 different versions for this. Again, I think they're just A and B, but I guess for the purposes of right now, I'll call this like the red version, and then the other one is like has pink text, so I'll call that the pink version. But this is the front and the back, and then these are all of the sides. So very similar platform version to Gold era. So let's get into it. Ooh, everything is kind of, okay, so it's like this. It's like enclosed in the middle, and I guess it can come out either side. So that's different, I guess. So first inclusion, I'll just quickly show. We have a Girls Will Be Girls, I think, magnet, judging by this side. I'll have to try it like on my fridge or whatever, but that's a pretty cool inclusion if we get a magnet. Then, of course, we have instructions and what I think might be lyrics, so we'll just sit those to the side. Then this right on top is the QR card, so I'll just show this side and leave it face down so we don't see the QR code, but just imagine a QR code on the other side of that photo card. And then last but not least, we of course have all the regular photo cards that are more or less a concept style for the Polka albums. I'm curious how they're going to do the platform albums for this era, because last era it was kind of insane how many cards they had. And I know they've been doing like unit photo cards in a lot of these as well. So I'm wondering if they maybe just went with the same formula that they have been doing, which, as I mentioned, means we're going to be collecting a lot of photo cards, you guys. Oh my goodness. I just feel like Crazy in Love era set off like an unprecedented era for ITZY in terms of like the amount of photo cards that they released for every single comeback. Like JYP was like, oh, you guys like photo cards? Okay, here you go. But we have a Che here and then a Yuna, and then I'm thinking that this last photo card is going to be the random one. So let's see who we get. And, oh, we get a Yeji. Okay, we haven't pulled Yeji in a while, so she pops up again in the platform version after we skipped a couple versions with her, but she's back again. I will show the back of the photo card just a little bit here, but yeah, those are all the photo cards we get in this first version. Very happy with that. All right, and then the other platform version is going to be this one. As I mentioned, it's got like a pink text, so we can just call this, you know, the pink version. And it looks like it's kind of got like a denim background style to it, just as far as how the album looks on the outside. But those are all the sides, front and back. Let's open it up. All right, so this is what the inside looks like. Now I'm just gonna slide it to one way and pull everything out of here. Looks like we have a different style magnet, assuming that's what this is. But this one just says ITZY, so it has the group name. And then obviously the back is kind of just magnetic. More instructions. Then we have the QR card on top here. This is the title side. And like I said, the other side will just have the QR code on it. So you can just use your imagination. And then we have all of the photo cards that come in this platform version. I'm noticing a lot of horizontal photo cards this era, which I personally don't love horizontal photo cards all that much, but it looks like we're gonna be collecting a lot of them. So we have a Rujin here. Very nice. I'm gonna stop showing the backs for all of these because I'm pretty sure they're just all the same, and I have a bad habit of doing that in all my videos. Oh, we have a cute photo here of Yeji. She's doing a peace sign. These backs are different, so I will show that one time. And then we have Leah here. Very nice. I just showed that back. Why am I doing this? Stop doing that. We have a Chaeryeong and then a Yuna. Very, very nice. And so we have arrived at the special selfie card. So let's see who we get. And oh, we get Aaliyah. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. She looks so adorable in this photo. Oh my goodness. She's got a like little like play donut or whatever. Eyes looking so incredible. Makeup looking so incredible. Hair looking so incredible. Like, she's just perfect. Like, look at her. But those are all of the photo cards that we have for this platform version, and that is all of the photo cards we have for this video. All the versions are done. It has been a wild, like, hour and a half, 2 hours. I feel like I've been filming. There's been a lot of stopping and starting. But let me put everything back into frame as best I can, and then I'm going to outro for you guys. All right, so that is all I have for this unboxing of ITZY's 10th mini album, Girls Will Be Girls. I feel like I was playing Traffic Jam when I was setting up this last shot, y'all, but we managed to do it. I got at least a little bit of every single album that I got and all of the photo cards, minus like the sets. So like obviously I can't fit all the Polka cards and like the pre-order benefits in here, but I pretty much got all the cards in here. So I'm very happy with this final shot. As I look ahead to what might be coming next in terms of video, I am not totally sure. It might be an ITZY Special Edition unboxing because those actually did just ship this morning when I got the notification, so it depends on how fast they will get to me, but that might be the next video. I also could do a sleeving video and then subsequently a storing photo cards video. I know of those three which you guys would probably want the most, but I'm trying to pace it out in a way where it like works for me and my schedule and doesn't overwhelm me, but then at the same time, like obviously like give you guys something, right? So I'm gonna be thinking about it. You guys will definitely see a video from me pretty soon after this unboxing. I feel like it's just, I don't know right now totally which one it's gonna be. And then also just in addition to that, aespa, their comeback drops next week, or perhaps even the end of this week. I can't remember entirely like when the exact release date is, but those album versions are gonna be getting shipped to me pretty soon, I would think. They also released like a ring version, which is kind of insane because I think it was like $100. I'm a little concerned on if the ring is even going to fit me because I know you can't probably tell on the camera, but like I have very big hands. So like I'm worried, is it going to even fit like my pinky? Like I hope it does, but if it doesn't, that kind of sucks. But anyway, I have talked a lot over these last 2 hours. I hope this was somewhat entertaining for you guys. I feel like I'm kind of like losing steam towards the end here, but I hope you guys still enjoyed the video. I still hope I was relatively coherent throughout. But I'm gonna wrap it up and get out of here. So thank you guys so much for watching to the end. If you did, I hope you have an awesome day or night whenever you watch this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.